welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be finishing up those tiny paintings for the local art project that I spoke about in my, not last video, but video before last. In that video I was painting some mushrooms, and in this video I am going to be painting some birds. Two crows, or maybe one of them's a raven, I don't know. But two corvids and two owls. This video will not be as aesthetically shot as some of my previous ones. This one I was focusing on getting the art out in time so that I could deliver it on time. So I did not do any fancy camera shots because switching the camera around, moving the camera around, setting it up for different angles and all of that is actually very time consuming. So I didn't do any of that, I just did very simple top-down view. I hope that's okay. I think that worked out better for the most part because they're such tiny pieces that it's better to see them up close rather than from an angle. But I did just want to explain that this video was shot with slightly different priorities. As with anything else, the more you do something, the better you get. And I have to say that these final four pieces are my favorites out of the whole project. With the eyes, some of them are great, some of them are okay. With the mushrooms, they're all pretty good. But I think that all of the birds turned out really fantastic. I'm very, very happy with what I was able to do with these birds. I started out by sketching out every single bird, and I've taped these to the back of a faux leather sketchbook cover instead of the cardboard I was using before because the tape was tearing up that cardboard and I used that for stuff, so I didn't want to keep doing that. I started sketching them, and this time I did them all in portrait because last time switching between the portrait and the landscape ones slowed me down quite a bit. I had lots of fun adding the gold detailing for these and adding very, very granulating backgrounds to them. For the crow in the grass, I used just a very, not a dark, but a very granulating paint mix that separates out into different shades of green so that I would have a good background for the grass. And then I even used a very granulating base color for the body. And then just added some gentle detailing into the grass itself. And then for the owl, the barn owl, I did a heavily granulating background using lots of different granulating colors to get a rainbowy background, which I think turned out really, really well. I worked in layers from the underpainting all the way up to the final details, and just switched between each painting so that every painting was in roughly the same stage of development. I tried to keep them simple and sweet. I wanted these to go fairly quickly because I was kind of coming right up to the deadline for this project. I did get it done in time, but it didn't feel courteous to deliver them on the last possible day. Just personally, I didn't feel like that was polite. So I did want to get them done, and actually they took way less time than the mushrooms, and I think they turned out way better. They went really quickly, and I wasn't even like forcing myself to work too fast or paint any longer than I would. I think I was just mentally working a lot more efficiently on these paintings, picking better reference photos and making better choices about how I was adapting them in ways that would be easier and quicker. And I am also like really happy with the colors used in this. To be honest, I'm actually quite sad to see the barn owl go in particular. The barn owl and the little crow in the grass, because I think those two turned out particularly nice. The rainbow granulating colors in the background for the barn owl, and then the just the pose of that crow in the grass and the good like stark shadows and light, like the good stark sharp values that make the crow so easy to read despite being a, you know, an all black bird. Because they're watercolors, you know, they're water soluble and they're all originals that I'm donating to this project, I decided to give them a coat of waterproof UV protection spray, sealant, whatever you want to call it, to keep them safe and make sure they were just a little bit hardier, because they will be, you know, people will go to the vending machine, they'll put in their money, and then they'll stick it in a pocket or a purse or whatever, and I live in a very rainy, wet area, so I just wanted them to be a little bit more resilient, because you never know what they're going to bump up against, like a kind of damp water bottle or who knows what. So I wanted them to be a little bit more resilient, just so that they made it home safely. But yeah, so I finished all of the paintings. I added a few touches of colored pencil, but I'm pretty sure that was just on the crows. I just used a black colored pencil to bring back a few details that had been lost because I was having difficulty leaving certain details in when it's such a dark black on black type painting. So I just refined back some details with a black colored pencil on those, left my signature, sealed them, and then I delivered them. I delivered them to the vending machine, so they're going to be put in, and I put 4/4 into the machine, and I got out a really lovely photograph. I don't know what kind of photography it is. The lady who was running the project told me, but I've completely forgotten. But it is really beautiful and really glowy, so I'm going to have to find a little frame for that, because that's really cool. And it was really cool to put in the money and you push it in, and you pull it out, and the little cardstock folder slid out, and it was really cool. So I really hope that everyone who does that enjoys it, because I thought it was really fun. I would like to go back and do it again. You know, put in money and get out another piece of art, because that was really cool. In the next month, I'm going to be giving studio vlogging a shot, because I'm going to need some recurring videos to keep the burden of coming up with ideas for videos more manageable. Just some consistent videos that I can do every month, interspersed with more like unique videos, right? So I'm going to be giving studio vlogging a shot, and next month looks like it's going to be fairly busy with some interesting stuff in the local art scene for me, so I would like to talk about that. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the crow paintings. If you live in Port Townsend, there will be an opportunity to get one of these, or just another free piece of art, or not free, just another piece of art for $1 if you go to the Art in the Wild vending machine. Hope you liked the video, I hope you liked the art. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, leave a comment below if you're feeling saucy, and I will see you next time. Bye!